I'm a bit man. So,
he's about to tear it up.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
There's still a chance to be part of Mavericks game day experience this upcoming season. Visit your nearest to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, stirring up, using improper language or gestures, entering recorded or attempting fun. Spectators engaging in any such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Thank you. Don't forget about our Buffalo giveaway day. Come to the game, bring the family, and get a free Batman bobblehead. Next out game, we'll have a race of
The Western Conference Finals, Game 4. The Warriors have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Dallas Mavericks. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. One team with its back against the wall. The other with a chance for a spot in the finals. Can it go to a Game 5? We'll have to see. And on tap tonight, it's the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Golden State Warriors. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sideline. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Moody. And it's MP in at the 5 down low. And for Dallas, Derek Lively is out there with Jalen Duren. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Bouknight. And it's Marshall in at the 3, the small forward. Let's take a look at Dallas. Greg, they're on the ropes, but I think they're playing for pride tonight. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, where's your head at? Are you ready to start next summer vacation, or are you determined not to go quiet?
Here he finds Carter Williams. Back to Podziemski. Back to Carter Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Carter Williams slams it in.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Now, here's Duren. Now, here's Doncic. It's up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 5 now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now the Mavericks with it. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Outside Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Carter Williams finds Kuminga. Drills it from outside. Kuminga's got his second bucket of the night.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
Pass to Duren. And here is Bouknight. Doncic outside. It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Carter Williams has got the ball. And the slam by Moody.
Nice possession. MP giving him a great look there.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Inside, here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. These guys have been untouchable in the playoffs. 11 consecutive wins. They have simply been demoralized, round after round. They just continue to storm towards the NBA Finals.
And we've seen some pretty historic playoff runs in the postseason. The Cavs and Warriors both got the double-digit win streaks during the 2017 playoffs. But these guys cannot get too comfortable. These closeout situations are the absolute toughest to win. And they've done it twice already, but tonight is going to be arguably the toughest closeout game they've been in.
Lively, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. The Warriors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Carter Williams can't get it to go.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Pass to Marshall. Here's Bouknight. Still without a basket. It's rebounded by Carter Williams.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Kuminga finds Carter Williams. Shoots over Duren. And again, no good by Golden State.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Bouknight passes to Doncic. And Duren slams it in.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Here's MP. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 9, shooting well. The 3 for Doncic. They get it back. Pass to Marshall. Here's Bouknight. No good on the 3. The Warriors lead it. Moody the pass to Carter Williams. Outside, Kuminga. Now Curry from downtown. And Lively pulls it down. Doncic against Curry. Takes a 3. Doncic, no good. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. MP against Lively. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Moody. Good on both. Mavericks trail by 3. Pass to Bouknight. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Fuck! Oh, fucking for real. Oh my God. It's fucking. It's fucked.
Warriors on D. Back to Duran. Pass to Marshall for three. Buries it from three-point range.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Podziemski. Still yet to score. Play against Carter Williams. And it's denied. It's out of bounds. He's touched by Lively. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Kuminga, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Marshall passes to Bouknight. Now Marshall to the middle. Here's Doncic. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And that's now 9 points for Luka Doncic. MP with the bounce pass. Golden State moving it around. It's rebounded by Dallas.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
The three for Doncic. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those really every time.
And wrestling for it there, but no one. Last possession. We'll have a jump ball. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Pass to Duran. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Here's Doncic. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bouknight. And the shot is good. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Carter Williams gets to Curry. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Curry's got 6.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Doncic outside. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 12 points for him.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Kuminga. He's got 5. MP against Lively. Curry with the bucket.
Nobody answers the call better than Stephen Curry.
Down low. And finished off by Lively.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
now here's Kuminga. And MP throws it down.
Rocking the rim. MP injecting some energy into his squad.
The Mavericks leading. Pass to Bouknight. to the inside. Here's Lively. Pajemski grabs the board. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Mavericks shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Duran with it. Back to Doncic. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with the team. With some changes. Tattoo's checked in for Jarek Lively. Alexander Walker comes in for Marshall. And it's Simons in for Bouknight. And the Warriors also making a change. Benton's checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Mavericks was all business. He had an impressive game on offense, and he was so productive offensively, he wound up setting a new season high for himself in scoring. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Keegan Murray's checked in for Medu, and it's Hardy in for Doncic. Now here's Hardy. He's covered closely. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. A different look for Dallas. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jalen Duren. That too comes in for Keegan Murray. And Doncic is subbed in for Hardy. And the Warriors also making a change. Green, he's checked in for Brandon Pajemski. It's deflected. Back to Kuminga. Back to Carter Williams. Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
Here's Medu. Three-pointer. Good. And it just goes to Doncic. Doncic has done his fourth assist with that best one this line. And a breakdown here now as the hustle forms for the Nets.
It's easy to make lots of defense to put their hands on shot.
And they've also been pressuring the ball. You don't get this many steals without making an effort.
So it's the Mavericks now. The Warriors make the shot. Doncic, no good. Green has hit by Buddy Williams. 35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Doncic has got 16.
Creating space.
And it's Simons on control.
He's going to put that one in his grip. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up the lead. And here we go. Maybe it is showtime. It's the ball about Luka Doncic for Dallas. They kept going again and again. And he delivered with them. He'll take a great break. And then back to the action here. we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And guys, what's your take so far on the match?
In that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, but I will tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Let's get the story straight.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The athletic front court pick, Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Then it's Carter Roof, and it's Green, and it's Benton, and it's the one spot.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Mavericks lead by 5. Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot. They shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense found here but that's exactly what you need to do.
Hits one, and this is the second attempt from the free throw line.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Warriors trail by 6. To the paint, here's Carter Williams. And converting the top pocket.
Hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball to the paint.
Second quarter basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Simons takes to Capella. Pass to Doncic. Runs past the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in this game. Unloads from 13. It's held in by Clint Capella. Golden State on 4 of 8 tonight. Portland shooting 50% on the three-ball here. MP makes it look easy.
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Simon surveying the D. Capella dishes to Doncic. Here's Alexander Walker. Outscoring in this one. Down low. A kick out to Simon. Good on the three-point shot. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
And you've got to get out on that if you're the defense. Simon, too big a threat to deep.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points. A chance for another one at the strike.
Yeah, outstanding job there. Taking the arm and still able to finish.
Keegan Murray's checked in for Dallas. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Golden State.
A quiet but confident play. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
The shot's good from Simon. Simons has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I mean, it's just to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looks like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Alexander Walker finds Capella. 3-pointer, Simon. It's held in by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's rebounded by Dallas. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. This is his first chance at the line tonight. He's worked for Alexander Walker. Green is checked in for the Warriors. And so, Alexander Walker nails both of them.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Both one. MP, no good.
That's the kind of you need when he's got the ball. You know, they were all over.
Simons with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. And it's Doncic missing.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
He may not have that traditional power forward good, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And just over 3.5 minutes play here in the second quarter. Simons from outside. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. MP to the rack.
gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
So Lively. Plays it up and takes it in. Lively's got 8.
Unless it's an open three, that's the key to it.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Really good defensive play to cut him off there and square.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 17. Diamond from outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Diamond has got the lead up to 8 now for Doncic. Williams against Doncic. MP outside. Stolen by Lively. Doncic passes to Murray. And the ball out of play. The Warriors run down. Duren, he's checked in for Dallas. Haji Marshall comes in for Anthony Simons. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Curry crashes inside.
He's a magician inside. Curry always finds a window.
Mavericks leading by 6. Out left of the wing. Dallas moving the ball around. Pass to Doncic. Pocket 6. Shoots over Curry. Doncic, no good. Warriors trail by 6. Curry kicks to Carter Williams. Back to Curry. Curry gets the screen from Carter Williams. Curry dishes to Carter Williams. Curry passes to Embiid. Golden State needs to get off a shot from the wing. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Embiid. Embiid's got 9 assists now tonight. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter. Right off the 50% mark from the field. Back to Lively. He is rebounded by Carter Williams. Embiid's got rebounded right now on the night.
Really just a great play. Sacrifice his body to take the charge.
And the Warriors are going to change here. Begins to check in. Dallas leading by 4. Doncic looking it over. And Duren it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming to the end. An alley-oop. Embiid hits the Curry. Good in the assist goes to Embiid. Carter Williams has got 10 assists left. So active. Book night passes to Curry. And it was Book night. Back to Duren. And Duren pushes it in. And although the exercise more in making up for it with some serious. And he lays it straight in. And it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
MP up top. Lively defending. Curry can't take it up. Mavericks leading by 7. To Duren. Back to Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
The beginning is just flat out fall apart. Especially on the interior.
Wiggins. He can't get it to go. Defense that time from Duren. The Mavericks shooting 59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence. Here's Doncic. Luka moves right through the basket.
Guys, you never know what you see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Carter Williams with the bucket.
Yeah, he was able to sneak into the rim. Not enough room to get just like an easy layup.
And so here is Dallas. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Well, I felt like they were never never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
They looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention.
Curry dishes to Embiid. Curry passes to Embiid. And the call will be against Derek White. That's foul number 2 for him.
And I think they'll keep him in. There it is.
John Warren's making a change here. Diggs checked in. Kuminga's got 5 points now this quarter. Curry against Doncic. Here's Bouknight. Fires the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Betting has got the second difference between shot clock and game. Kuminga. Curry outside. The Mavericks pull it in. They've held a 12-point lead early. Simons, the pass to Doncic. Ready to open up there. Doncic has got 30.
To let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the play.
Always plays hard until the final whistle.
So is Steph in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're passing the ball inside net where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game. If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, then live it fair. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fight. Like gasoline on a flame, I would say. Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. Guys, if you had to come up with one word to describe their situation in this series, what would it be?
Especially for the panel. Long shot, one word or two.
Yes.
It's not looking great.
Well, I think it's long, heightened shot. So, let's pretend it's one word.
Cancun,
That's the word. Well played. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We're back in the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Wait till they got the look they wanted. You love guys who can get their shot to the ball.
Current out there with Derek Whitehead. Then Book Knight. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Marshall who hit it for three. That's the 5 to begin the second half with Jason Kidd. So it's Carter Williams to bring up the ball for Golden State. Trailing by 5. And the ball goes out of bounds. That's what Zion do.
Classic breakdown with the ball, ending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a preview.
Now Doncic. Doncic very comfortable down low.
Well, we've seen that maybe a few times. That is an easy bucket.
Williams finds Moody. And here's Curry. There's the three. The Mavericks pull it in. Ivory's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Book Knight. Good defense by MP.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
MP sets the screen for Curry. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And Lively now top of the key. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his third foul so far.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. After Lively on the wing Doncic. Shoots over Curry.
And there's 1-4 here to start the second quarter.
And 2 long on the shot. MP with the bounce pick. It's going by Curry. Doncic against Curry. And that's a score. 34 points for Luka Doncic.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressive
Picked up by Doncic. Here's Moody. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. There's the lob to Duren. It's stolen by Kuminga. And now Carter Williams pushing it up. No one has to stop him.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spot and capitalizing.
Doncic with it. He's got 34. That's the book night. Marshall with it. Here's book night. And here's Doncic from the arc. Again, the miss by the Mets.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
And it's Kuminga that time on the assist from Carter Williams. And that's now 19 points for Jonathan Kuminga. Curry against Doncic. Inside. And they get it. And it's Lively laying it in. Lively's got 13 points.
The Oscars for the
MV uses the curve. MV with a screen on Doncic. Out to Paczynski. MV takes the curve. Come on! Step three! Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Jared White. And Simons in for Najee Marshall.
You consider Curry to be the greatest shooter of all time. And right side, and he is capable of getting out of
Just down the three-point. I think he's got the game time up here for the Mets.
that big game. I like that.
Provide their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Shot good from Simon. He's got 5 points in the quarter.
Crafty play. Working the pick and roll to perfection.
Here's Curry with the three. Rebound by Alexander Walker. The Mavericks have got 6 of the 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Now here's Book Night. Three-pointer, Simon. Here's Duren. To Book Night. It's for three. Here's Alexander Walker. That's a lot. The kick out to Simon. And finally, that one's good. He's got 19 points. The Warriors play. And here's Carter Williams. 30 points in the game. Here's Moody. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Here's Book Night. Six in the shot clock. To Alexander Walker.
For
For the three. Here's the long jumper. Alexander Walker is behind. He's the coach for fourth quarter. Curry. Here's Moody. Carter Williams. Green on Doncic. Here's Curry. Duren puts it in. Duren's got rebound number 13 at that basket. To the middle. Here's Alexander Walker. And here we go. MVP in the hoop. MVP getting out in front on the break.
I can tell fresh legs by seeing the ability legs and then getting out on the break.
Outside Simons. Duren sets the screen for Simons. Off the mark here with a three-point shot. And it's Golden State ball.
possession. And now let's take a look at the players who have stood out, taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. And you look at Brady, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And of course, Stephen Curry.
They go in extremely high from the floor. Great timing on their part to get going in the postseason.
The Mavericks making a change here. He's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Andrew Wiggins is checked in for Moses Moody. Golden State making the ball. Wiggins gets to Kuminga. Left right hand. Rebounded by Harden.
Close to making the defensive play for the Blacks.
No good.
Some people can say he struggled in offense this period. Just can't see this guy.
Carter Williams and Boston Curry. Carter Williams dishes to Curry. Carter Williams has a screen for Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Mavericks leading. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Curry. Warriors with the rebound. And some stats here, guys. The scoring rebound for the Mavericks.
It's not just about forcing a turnover, guys. It's about converting them and those opportunities and cashing them in.
And also, guys, the hustle we've seen on the board. They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring.
That's who's checked in for Brooklyn. Green is checked in for the Warriors. Here's Wiggins. Good, and the assist goes to Embiid. Wiggins has got his first bucket of the night.
You see the strength that Wiggins has added over the years. He can take on pretty much anyone at this point.
Outside, Simon. Minutes from three-point range. Simons has got 10 points in the quarter.
As he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Wiggins getting some instant payback for that three on the other end. You just got to love the competitive fire.
1:14 left to play here in the third. Now here's Harden. He has yet to score. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Jordan wide open. Tried to come right back with a three of his own. It's no good. Up to the strike, and another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Now, here's Harden, guarded by Curry. That's a 2 from Simons. Warriors with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board. Back to Green. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Green, no look. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Mann. Pass to Duran. Now Simons. There's the lob to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, either team getting ground. The Warriors on top, leading by just 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
It's
just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group and Steve.